approximately 0.4 nautical miles from Grosse Point Light. And after I pass that, I will be on Lake Superior for my second time. It's early, it's only 12:10, but I'm going to celebrate with that bourbon and beer that I have made it this far. Just so everyone knows, everything up to now has been prelude. I've had to come this far, approximately 474 nautical miles, to start this year's journey, which is trying to make it to the Apostle Islands. Going into that marina kind of looks very sketchy to me, and you have to make this kind of S-turn to get in there. All sources I have researched have said, yeah, no, don't worry about it, you can do it, just be careful. But I don't want to do that. I did that a couple years ago at Little Lake and did, ran aground. Granted, just silt, but it wasn't. Well, it was fun, but I just don't want to do it again. On the other hand, if I go to Grand Marais, or however you pronounce that, I'll be getting in at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, which also doesn't sound fun. I think I'm going to press on. I've been motoring all day. It's probably going to be a whole motoring all the way there. The winds they're coming and going, and they're not doing what is predicted. Right now they're from, let's see, I'm heading 317 and they're off the beam. So they're supposed to be coming from the southwest. They're coming from what? I don't know, the northeast. And very light and very patchy. Like right now would be nice sailing. I would probably be doing 4, but if I look off to my starboard side, I see patches of light air everywhere, so what's the point? And by the way, it's also chilly. I think it's like 66 degrees right now, and the water temperature is about 52, I'm going to guess. It's not warm, so that's also meaning I'm going to have a very cold night ahead. Oh well. What are you going to do? I'm sure I'm going to have a lot to say about how to prepare for this trip after I realize how much I wasn't prepared. But for now, I'm going to go. Okay, I've just rounded Whitefish Point, looking at some amazing sand dunes and beautiful homes. Be a weird place to live. Anyway, I'm overall not the safest sailor ever. I'm not stupid by any means, but you could always be safer. But now that I'm on Lake Superior, I want to share with everyone how serious I am taking this lake. Perhaps you've heard of jack lines. For my normal sailing, I don't have those on, but this time I do. And that way you can harness yourself in. And let's take a look below here. You'll see that I have my life jacket readily available, along with my harness. So if things pick up, I can get those on quickly. Most importantly, I have my, I call it a Gumby suit, water survival suit, right there, ready to go. So if I need to get that on quickly, I will. So Lake Superior is very cold. Right now the water temperature is probably about 50 degrees. And if you should go in, you are not going to last out there for very long. And apparently in that Gumby suit, you can last quite a while. So hopefully it's not a quick sinking, that I have time to get that on and make a distress call and float until somebody saves me. So I'm taking this quite seriously. But this scenery is going to be beautiful for the rest of the way. And once I get past Grand Marais, it's just going to get better. So I really want to do some sailing. I have not done much sailing on this trip at all. It's been a lot of motoring. Spent a lot of money on gas. But you know what? That's the cruising life. And right now I'm getting another weird perspective. I am seeing a sandbar with some growth out of it, and behind that water, and then the mainland. And this cannot be. So it's just some weird being on the water, atmospheric visual that will mess with your mind. One night I was out sailing in the middle of the night. It was on the Lake Erie Solo Challenge actually, and I was 15 miles offshore staring at some red lights, and I looked away and looked again, and they were 50 yards away from me. Scared the crap out of me. I actually maneuvered my boat away from them. Had to shake my head a little bit to get my eyes to adjust, and then they went back to their proper location. Oh look, it's all changing as we speak. It's now appearing to where it's supposed to be. On shore. Oh, let that be a lesson. Don't stare at things too much while you're out here. Just look and look away. You know, kind of like breasts. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to edit that out. Meanwhile, I've been battling flies. Look, there's 4 or 5 right there. And I'm out of contact with the real world right now. I'm in Neverland, as I'm starting to call it. So I thought, you know, a good game would be if you had a partner. One fly could be 1 point. Killing 2 flies in 1 swat, 3 points. 3 flies in 1 point is 6 points. And I don't know what 4 or 5 would be. This game's got to evolve. But right now, there's a swarm back there. I could potentially kill 5 or 6 in 1 spot. Anyway, that's not the point. Shoreline is beautiful. It's just one big long beach with wonderful trees, pines, and whatnot in the background. I am doing 5.5 right now. I'm not even trying. That's because the winds are from astern. And I have 33.2 nautical miles to Grand Marais. So I have some time to kill. My friend Terry gave me this before I departed. I am supposed to figure out what the heck it is. It looks like something from a Superman movie. I've been told not to lick it, so I gotta rule that out. I'm assuming if I can't lick it, I probably should not light it. But what the hell is this? Hey, if anyone out there knows what the heck this is, put it in the comments, because I'm not going to be able to figure this out. It is 20:30, and I'm on my way to Grand Marais. The winds finally picked up from the southwest like they were supposed to, and they picked up strong. It is blowing 20 easily, steady 20. I should be under sail, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm not in the mood. It's cold out there, and the waves are behaving like those on Lake Erie. It's mostly a chop, and I'm getting sprayed, and it's annoying. So one of the things about doing these long days, when you've motored 50, 55 miles and only have 20 miles to go, 25 to go, then you don't feel like hoisting sail, and so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to motor on into Grand Marais and be done with this night. As you can see, I'm due to arrive at 3 in the morning at this pace. I was cruising along at 5.25 until this picked up, and it knocked me back to 3.5. Right now I just hit 4. I'm off course. I'm heading inland to reduce these waves, to make this a little bit more pleasant of an evening. Probably extend my time a little bit, but who cares? I've been reading Bonnie Dahl's The Superior Way, or Superior Way, which I highly recommend if you're going to do this. One thing that she noted was that you really should be equipped for cold weather, like a Dodger, a Bimini, if not completely enclosed. I am very exposed, so that's kind of problematic. One reason I'm not hoisting sail right now is just because of that right there. If I had a Dodger, I could at least stay out of the elements, but without that, I'm just going to get my butt kicked. And this water is about 50 degrees right now, so you know, that changes everything. It's 23:47, and I am 6.84 nautical miles away from the entrance to Grand Marais. It's dark. Needless to say, that's the view of my auto helm and stern lights. There's a lot of lightning up to the north. Oh, I just missed the view of that. Getting in here tonight is going to be quite the adventure. It is blowing stink. 20 to 25. What are you going to do? And it's cold. It is freaking cold. Plus I'm hanging out below. Alright, I gotta do stuff. It's Friday, 1000 hours. We are looking at the entrance to Grand Marais. And I can tell you that last night was harrowing. I came under here in the dead of night. Could not see a thing. Had to go by instruments alone. Trust me when I tell you, that is not fun. I tried a spotlight. That was no help. Didn't help that the winds were blowing 25. Dropped anchor. According to the guidebook, did not hold. So, when I dropped anchor, I was getting close to that shore over there. Pulled it up, decided to try to shoot for that marina over there. Couldn't tell if there was space against that wall or not. Turned to port. That sailboat appeared out of nowhere. Scared the living crap out of me. So I came around it, gave it a second shot, anchor held. Of course, had to sit out here for about an hour to be sure of that. Finally was, about 3:30 in the morning, I went to bed. Woke up this morning, only to find another vessel moored right over there, which I did not see last night. So I could easily have anchored in the wrong place and swung into it. So yeah, I think I'm going to avoid any more new marina, nighttime, no moon entrances from here on out. I really need to get motivated to do something today, but I'm tired, and after last night, I don't feel like doing it all again. But I have to. Weather's looking iffy for tomorrow, so it would be great to get there today. It's only about 6-7 hours away, so it's only 10. If I got out of here by noon, I could still be there by 6 or 7. All right, there she is, living a dream in Grand Marais. We're at the fuel dock, though there's no one here. I called and left a message, so if you can't tell, this is a very small town. Oh look, a seaplane with 2 people sitting on the beach behind it thinking about enjoying their seaplane or just hanging out on their water vessel for the day. Fascinating. The town's right up there. I need ice. Hey Laura and Tom, take a look at this. Mind you of anything? I bet it does. Though I think this is bigger than our moke, and ours was much nicer. Oh look, the keys are in it. Okay, look like some sand dunes out that way. And this is Grand Marais. Won't even have to walk around. I'll be able to show you the whole town just by standing here. Outfitters, supermarkets, hardware store. The business side of the deal. There's a hotel there. This is called the Break Wall. Little gift shop. That bills itself as the world's smallest gift shop. Quite cute, this town. Okay, we are overlooking Bayshore Park. Grand Marais. Thank you. Quite lovely. And over there is living a dream.